from the congregation is a very, very loyal and committed member of our community, both here at MCC and the gay and lesbian community at large. She is a very, very accomplished social worker, and she is an activist in our community. She's very, very active with the 12-step programs in various varieties, and she happens to be a very, very good friend of mine. Will you please give a warm, warm welcome to Miss Sophia Pazos. Chivalry is not dead in the 21st century, I'll tell you that. You're finally here. I'm so glad that you agreed to do this. Sophia's reaction was a little trepidatious. She said, I cannot believe that you got me to do this. And then she sent me 2 pages of information. In a short amount of time, she got my email. It's not in the junk drawer.
And I did forward your address to it.
Oh, you did? I did, and I sent it. I can prove that I sent it. We'll get all that for you. I see here on your information card that your birthplace is Queens, New York.
Yes, I am.
Okay, can you tell us? Pardon?
Native New Yorker.
And you should know the score by now. Okay. Can you give us your first recollection? 1972. What's the first recollection you have of Queens?
Queens. The Lemon Ice King in Corona.
The Lemon Ice King. Is that like on 111th Street?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I was 3. I didn't have a good idea of where the streets were at that time, but I remember my mom and my dad taking us there and having a cherry Italian night during the summer.
And the whole family was with you, or just you?
Well, at the age of 3, it was just me.
Oh, you are? Okay, so then you're the oldest of your family?
I am the oldest.
You're the oldest. So when did the other person come and infringe on your life?
Well, when I was 6, Erica came. And then when I was 10, then came the baby, Maria Jose. I was okay with Maria Jose. Erica, I tried to give her away.
Oh. What did you do? Like call Goodwill and say, I have a package for you? Here. It's a very live doll.
No, she was in the stroller. We were on our way out the door, so when my mother went back to the apartment to get something, so as people were going by with her in the stroller, I was there next to them, I'm like, do you want her? Do you want her? Do you want her? Is anyone else passing by?
Well, obviously, mission not accomplished.
Nope.
Your mom and dad are both Ecuadorians.
Yes.
Okay. Mom's living in Puerto Rico and Pop is in New Jersey.
Yes.
Now, I believe that your parents separated. When did that happen?
That actually happened pretty late. I was about 22 when they separated after.
Were you relieved or traumatized?
I think a bit of both.
Yeah.
I was kind of relieved because things had kind of went down the last 10 years or so, and so it was like they finally made a movement and I think they're both much happier for it. They actually get along better now.
That's fantastic. Now, Sophia, I mentioned in your introduction that you're a very, very well-studied person. It says here that you have a BA in Latin American Studies from Douglas College.
Yes.
That you've also attended Rutgers University in 1994. Now it says
actually Douglas College is part of Rutgers University.
Oh, Douglas College is part of Rutgers. Okay, thank you for figuring that out. I did not attend college, so no such things. DC was the women's college, and in my senior year, I came out. Talk about lost chances. Can you talk about that now?
Well, as I said, I went to Douglas College. It was a women's college inside the Rutgers University system, and I went along with the whole thing, and it never ever entered my mind that I'm like, until my senior year, a transfer student from a university in Maryland was moved to the dorm next door, and it just hit me like a person who identified as butch that I met, because I always kind of felt attracted to girls. I figured, I was just appreciating girls' beauty and stuff. But when I saw her, and she had she had shaved long crew cut and Doc Martens and a leather jacket, and I became her stalker.
Did you?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I followed her around everywhere.
Did she know this?
She knew it, but she thought I was straight, and so did I. And we had a conversation one night, just sitting around, hanging out, and I was telling her, I kind of attracted to girls, but I don't want to wear a leather jacket and cut my hair short.
Did she relieve you of that duty?
Yes, she actually gave me a book. She gave me a book called The Persistent Desire.
Well, what's the name of the book?
Persistent Desire.
The Persistent Desire by?
It's an anthology by, oh my God, I just went blank on her name.
That's okay.
But, okay,
You can Google it.
she's the founder of the Lesbian Herstory Archives. But anyway, I read the book through, figured out that I was a femme, and I liked butches, and just came out of closet. It was 6 weeks before graduation in a women's college in a gay-friendly university. So I missed all the dances and the meetings and everything.
Well, how much activity did you get in the 6 weeks? Did you go mad? At least the lesbian in you.
You know what? I tried, but as I said, I was a kind of unsuccessful stalker. Basically, I followed her around for 6 weeks until I graduated. And she took a little bit of time. The next fall, she became my personal friend.
She did. Now, how long did you stay with her?
About 3 years.
3 years.
About 3 years, and then we broke up, and we ended up in the same graduate school.
An amicable breakup, it seems?
It was an ugly breakup, but we got over it. And we ended up in the same graduate university, but she was in anthropology, I was in social work. And then she also made another kind of transition. She actually became a guy. So my first girlfriend's a guy.
Did you date her while she was a guy after? Just, to check out the goods?
Yes, there was. I am guilty of sex with the ex. Yes. I am guilty of sex with the ex. And I had to explore a lot of things within gender and sexuality with her. Him now.
Him now? Is he still in your life?
Yes. He's a good friend. He's living upstate, and he has a partner, I think, in Ontario, in Canada, and they're happy. And
now, is he going out with a girl or another guy?
He's going out with a girl, although he went out with guys and girls.
Interesting.
And transgender women.
So the key to bisexuality is just getting your sex changed.
Basically.
Okay.
But then again, I'm kind of bisexual.
And nothing has been attached or removed?
No.
Nothing sewn up, nothing?
No, only enhanced and grown.
Well, I mean, talk about it. Do we need any more enhancing here? It's a beautiful ensemble you're wearing, by the way. Is that all the time we have? Well, Sophia, didn't this go by like in 2 seconds, 7 minutes? We need more time for Sophia in the next congregation revealed on show, okay? We'll be right back with our next guest, and certainly not our least guest, Bradley Curry.